Hey, welcome to Mail Time for Decembruary, and I think we're gonna start—
Wait, stop! What? We're you. From the past.
Yes, we remember this happening.
You're coming to warn us about opening more coffee, but we're fine now.
Oh, right. Sorry. I am very tired and I haven't slept much.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I didn't drink any coffee. Why am I here? Oh, bad news, Meej. I've had a month to figure this out, and I still don't get it.
Anyway, with that loop closed, we can now get back to actual mail time. Is that an iMac box?
Yeah, I didn't really need it for anything. Doesn't even need to be here.
Wow, it did a flip.
Yeah, it's pretty
Cool.
cool. Full 180.
All right. Where are we starting?
Let's find a home for that boy.
Ooh. Do you have knives?
Oh, hell.
We're in the other room right now.
No one can tell what we're up to.
We've acquired knives and we're coming back now.
If everything goes well, this will be a seamless cut.
Wow, we were off camera for like all of 3 frames.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing we keep these close.
Yeah, okay, what are we doing here? This is so small.
Yeah.
What is this?
You got me. I mean, Jesus.
What a stupid
it's a
question to
sealed
ask.
package.
What is this? Okay, this comes with a tiny candy that says thank you. You will not be able to read that, but I promise you it says thank you in brown on gold. So, you know, legibility is at a premium.
I didn't even know it said anything. Oh.
Oh, this is a copy of Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker for the Nintendo 64. Here's another game for the W&P pile. I cannot understate how bad this game is. It made me stop watching Batman cartoons for a while. Love you all and your content. This community means a lot. This is from Taste the Beams, who previously sent us an N64.
Oh, okay.
So, great. And thank you. What kind of candy is this? I suspect I'm not going to eat it. Why is it? What is this?
Oh.
Is this a jawbreaker? No, it's chocolate.
With a...
Is this like a pink malt ball? What a weird
That's
thing.
not like a macadamia nut in the middle, is there? Is that actual malt?
I don't know.
Should I eat it?
I'm not going to tell you to. I'm not going to stop you either.
All right.
Or is it nougat?
Oh, where are you?
Is that harder than you were expecting?
It's mint. It's like a candied after 8 mint.
Oh,
kind of.
darn.
In a way. I mean, after, fuck it. You know what I mean.
I would have loved that.
Yeah, it's chocolate and candy and whatever.
Good job. Which one of these is for garbage?
Paper and plastic, so I guess garbage just goes on the floor? That sounds like us.
Look at all these envelopes. I'm going to open
Yeah, let's start with some of those envelopes.
some of these. How did this make it to us? Monthly mail time, care of Bionic Trousers Media, care of Child's Play Charity Dinner, Maidenbower Center, Bellevue, Washington, United States, Vancouver, Ottawa, Canada. This must have been handed in person.
To so many people. Warning contains...
Warning, contains spiders.
It's awfully flat.
Oh! The spiders are on pages 90 and 91. This is the tiny monster manual to go with the tiny PHB and
Tiny DMG.
DMG that we have.
That's so good.
Oh, this is amazing. Spider. Frequency. The spider frequency. Wait, giant water spiders are common, but giant spiders are not... What?
Oh, it's easier to get bigger in the water because the gravity doesn't have that kind of effect on you. That's why whales are big. They can be big. That's why a whale is a whale.
Right.
It would have to be smaller if it lived on land.
Yes.
Yes, the square cube law.
Great. I'm sure other concessions would have to be made as well. Well, there's no accompanying note, so thanks for that, I guess.
Well, you'll love that I also have an envelope that has no...
Where did these come from?
This one says December 30th, 2018, GP van.
Okay. Well, that makes a little bit more sense.
It's a copy of Cons of Tarkir.
Dear Dr. ZLRR, sorry if this ends up being really cringy. I've watched your stuff for a long time now, ever since the Olympic beard growing sketch and The Escapist. I've spent too many hours now watching old Desert Bus VODs and Loading Ready lives and Magic gameplay streams. The main reason I'm writing this is because of how much, as a person with a trans identity, I dearly appreciate the level of inclusivity you folks show in your content. For a long time, I'm worried that Magic the Gathering was a boys club for straight dudes, but after witnessing that you all are supportive about LGBT+ people, it really makes my life easier by a not insignificant amount. In particular, I've always wanted to meet and thank Alex for everything he has said and done. In my eyes, he's a bit of a hero. If possible, please send a hug his way on my behalf. Thanks so much, everybody. You all brighten this world. Leanne B. Hey, thank you, Leanne. And for giving me an opportunity to get on my step box about the word cringe. Real human emotions are not cringy.
Yeah.
Stop using that word incorrectly. Not you, but people are like, you see people online have like a genuine moment of interaction and someone's like, oh, cringe. And it's like,
Okay.
what the fuck's wrong with you?
You're finding this uncomfortable because it's making you feel a thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. And it's okay to feel things.
This is the least cringy thing ever.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Thanks, Leanne. I don't like to touch Alex if I can avoid it, so we'll see if someone else can give him a hug. That was a joke. No, I really appreciate this.
That must be a hell of an address. Is it Cucamonga? Titicaca?
No, so it was sent from Sacramento.
Oh, that's not that funny.
It was addressed to Bionic Trousers Media, P.O. Box 8132, Victoria, Maine, Victoria, BC. And
That's us.
And the postal code. Yeah, it was addressed to the correct address for the thing.
Yeah.
But there was no country. So somebody from USPS helpfully wrote on it, try Canada? They have a BC, don't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Do they do postal codes like this? We only work for the United States Postal Service. Maybe we should try Canada.
Yeah.
You know what? Tell you what, Terry, put it in the Canada bin. We'll see if it gets there.
Maybe it gets to Canada.
Yeah, if it comes back, I don't know. We'll try New Zealand? Fuck it.
Victoria. They named a lot of places
Try
Victoria.
Canada.
Well, you know
Question
what?
mark.
That's a promotional slogan. Sick of just hanging around your house all day? Try Canada? May I go next then? Please. All right. Dear Doctors Lur, most likely Graham and Beej.
Ooh.
Just a small note and gift from me this time. I wanted to thank Cameron for all his hard work on Talking Sim. I'm sending him this present in honor of that. It is a Firaxicon 2015 exclusive XCOM 2 bandana. I found it when tidying up things at my house. I thought he'd enjoy it.
Oh.
Look at the little details there, the Viglio Confido.
But then if you wear it like a face bandana, then it's got a big skull face on it.
Like that?
And then wrap it around your face.
Seems like the kind of thing
Then
that...
you look all hardcore. Yeah, see? See how cool you look?
I
Isn't that
look
aesthetic?
like I have gigantism. Like this massive jaw.
Yeah.
The size of this lad that posed for this. This is really cool. And now
I actually think Cam will really enjoy that.
that was on my face and Cam will really enjoy it. Sincerely, Admiral Mamo.
Great.
Thank you kindly.
I have here a thank you card. It appears to be handmade in glittery gold. And it says, to the LRR Desert Bus teams, thank you. You guys have created something truly special. The money you raise each year is amazing and the community you've built is super creative and caring bunch. You guys put so much of yourselves into this event and it can be seen in every moment and interaction on and off camera. Thank you for letting me contribute something to this year's event. From Esme, I believe is the name. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know exactly what you contributed, but maybe this additional note will make that clear. Dear Dr. Zlur, I hope this letter finds you well. Thank you for all that you do in making the world a better place through your content. Your videos and streams have helped me through some dark times, and I will always be grateful for it. I hope to keep supporting you for years to come. I was able to win a silent auction at Desert Bus. Upon receiving the package, the enclosed note was stuck in a seam in the packaging. Oh! A quick perusal indicates the note was not meant for me, but for you, so I'm returning it to its rightful owner. Okay, so
This was for us.
Dominic, or Lumlight from the chat, won a silent auction. This was with the item, and I guess it got sent out with it. Well, thank you, Esme, for the kind words, and thank you, Dominic, for letting us know Esme's kind words. And, as is tradition, as you say here, you have sent us some crack-a-packs, so we have a pack of Amon Ket and a pack of Ether Revolt. Thank you very much.
Those are not labeled with a name, are they?
They sure ain't.
Okay, we'll look after that. As a hint, if you send us crack-a-packs, just get a Sharpie and write on the back of them your name or your handle and when you sent them. That way we will have them in the crack-a-pack and we will know when to thank or how to thank you for them.
All right, what do we got?
I have a card.
Oh,
A really nice card.
so do I. You go first.
I have an omen.
Oh, no.
Oh, strength and the tower.
Oh. Is that cat prying open a lion's jaws?
Yeah, or like what they used to draw lions like.
What a strange thing.
Yeah, and the tower is just Zot.
Wow.
Sorry about missing the last omen. I had to go to the dentist. Anyway, you'll soon be the victim of arson? I guess that's what that means. Sucks to be you. Terrifying.
Great. Dear Loading Ready Run, thank you for your years of amazing content. You have always been there to keep us company through years without cable TV, the stress of buying a home, the fun and excitement of an elopement, and a wedding.
Wow.
And a wedding.
How exciting, though.
They were like, you know what? Let's do that one again.
Yeah.
The rough times of job loss, the heartache of miscarriages, and the joy and sleepless nights of new parenthood. Thank you for fostering the kindest and most inclusive community on the internet. Thanks for all of your amazing shows, especially the crap shoot, because it's really helped me improve my own video shooting and editing skills. Thank you.
Glad you enjoyed it while it lasted.
Yep. Much love and keep up the great work in 2019 from Ben and Oz, which is Ben with 2 N's in chat and Doodle Game in chat. P.S. Thanks for the awesome fountain pen recommended from Camun, from Cam, Twisby for life. And this is from the Hat Keys.
Look at them blue eyes.
Yeah, wow.
That kid, like, has been taking the spice from birth.
Look at this good-looking family.
Yeah.
That's so great. Thank you. I'm glad that all worked out.
Yeah, me too. It sounds like they went through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Dear Doctors LRR, first off, Merry Christmas, assuming that this reaches you in time, and Happy New Year. Well, I mean, technically, the world didn't end before Christmas, so I count this. And any other holidays native to the moon base, like Bengali Solar New Year.
Yes.
Shuboba Naborsho. Second, we have 2 gifts for you, a pack of Magic, as is tradition, this time, Ixalan. It's a set that got Ashley into Magic due to her love of dinosaurs, and also a business card that immediately made us think of you. Perhaps it might even lead to a sketch.
Oh my goodness. A literal business card for Dave's Discount Carpets and Vinyls. Mobile carpet and vinyl supplier, quality carpets at discount prices, fitting service available. Fitting for whom, I wonder?
Because people who like to wear carpet?
Ah.
And finally, an update. 2 years ago, I said you had helped me through a rough time. Now we write to say that we got engaged.
Hey.
She's an amazing nerd who shares my love of your content, especially Quirpline. So thank you, have an amazing holiday, and keep up the good work. From Andrew, who's Volodonti, and Ashley. P.S. This is Ashley.
Oh.
Kathleen is awesome, and whoever sent me the link on Facebook Messenger to MTG Cardsmith, thank you so, so much. You helped massively in making Andrew's birthday card this year. And then 3 kisses at the bottom.
Oh, that probably was Kathleen if you were getting any message on Facebook. Our Facebook page is fairly derelict, because why does Facebook deserve anything? This is a letter from Eli, and they sent us an abstract for their research project because part of the assignment was to send an abstract to, quote, significant people. So now we have an abstract for their research project.
All right.
Quote, I do not expect this to be something of significance to you, but it is significant to me. So, all right, thanks, Eli. Well, that's threatening. We meet at last. We meet at last. For the first time, for the last time. For the 5th time.
You cut ahead of me in line.
It looks to be some sort of t-shirt. Dear Lur, D-R-R-L-R-R.
Okay.
Dear Lur.
Ran out of characters.
Message Space Limited, which makes it look like a company, because it's MSG S-P-A-C-E Ltd period.
Oh, MSG Space Limited.
Oh, yes. Yeah. From MSG Space Limited. No, this is from HP Braincase. You're a huge part of why I create. I hope this shirt finds a good home. This is a size large shirt. We have many folks here who wear size large. And it looks to be...
It's very Gorillaz.
It is. It's Meow Mix days.
Oh, what lovely kitties.
I bet if I wore this, Penelope would immediately know what it was. Mm-hmm. She's big into Demon Days at the moment, which is not through our doing. It totally sounds like, oh, you know, you hipster parents...
My 3-year-old daughter just happens to love the Gorillaz. Don't know how that happened.
I wonder how that happened.
Yeah.
But we have the vinyl figures of the Gorillaz, and she's like, what's that? I'm like, oh, it's figures of a band. Well, who are they? Well, the band's called the Gorillaz. What are their names? Oh, okay, well, this is 2D, Noodle, Murdoch, and Russell. Oh, okay. Thinking. I'm Noodle. Okay. You're 2D, you're Russell. All right. I want to play some music. Sounds great. What's their music? Well, we have a record. I want to listen to the record. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We listen to side C of Demon Days, because it's the Noodle side, because each side has a different face from the cover on the label. So we listen to side C of Demon Days a lot. Thank God we really like Demon Days, because we've listened to Every Planet We Reach Is Dead, November Has Come, All Alone, and White Light on a loop for a long time.
Oh my God. I mean, I guess that's what they say, is if you get your kids into the music, like if they happen to like the music you like, then at least you're listening to the music you like.
Thank goodness,
Yeah.
This is so heavy. Sorry, you're going...
for a tiny thing,
You're
right?
going first, but why is this so heavy?
They're very dense.
Yeah.
Like, that's 2 kilograms.
Okay, well, I'll try and figure out a point of ingress while you go through whatever this...
While I read this before opening the parcel.
That's a suspicious-looking package. Oh no, what is it?
Okay. Hello, my name is not Dave. Don't tell him I sent this. Do you find yourself wanting to give in to the cravings of the sweet tooth, but are concerned with what such indulgence will do to your actual chompers? Then smiggity smoot down onto Dave's Confectionery and Dentistry. We have the stuff you need to get that nice, sugary fix, then maybe fix the cavities that turn up. All fillings now guaranteed sugar-free. We've moved to an artificial sweetener.
Oh God.
Present this letter during your next visit for a confused look from the dentist. Here at Dave's Confectionery and Dentistry, we pride ourselves on being the first and second in our field. Our delicious candies are assured, soured, what? I can't read that word.
Soured?
I think soured. Our delicious candies are soured.
And second to some.
While our toothy technicians are...
Trained.
Thank you.
We didn't ask in what field, but they seem to get the job done, and their certificate make our office look professional. So if you're looking to chow down on chocolate, top up your toffee collection, or just get jabbed in the mouth with metal, Dave's Confectionery and Dentistry is the right place for you. If you're looking for something else, then we cannot help you. Dave's Confectionery and Dentistry, sink your teeth into some teeth. Oh.
Yours sincerely, again, not Dave. With the silly stuff out of the way, now time for some context.
Wow.
My name is Peter. I told you it wasn't Dave, and I go by Failhammer.
Oh,
in the
Failhammer.
chat.
Yeah.
I met Graham, who I assume is reading this, if not, hi, Beach. I met Graham, Kathleen, Beach, and Ben at PAX Australia. Yeah. I don't think I actually gave you my name either time. I was at the booth. I was too anxiety-riddled trying to get the Dave Spokesman bit out. That's quite all right. Speaking of the Dave Spokesman bit, which is a shorter version of the first page of this letter, I was disappointed I could only delight you with a mixed packet of lollies that had only a handful of teeth. Oh, right. Yes, I remember that.
He was cosplaying as the spokesman.
Right.
Yeah.
Fast forward to early December, and good news! I found a lolly shop in Melbourne while looking for somewhere to get a coffee. Once I saw the packet on the shelf,
wait, no.
I knew, fuck it, I'm doing it, and bought it.
I just figured out what this is.
Yes. As a side note, I found on a site for a different Melbourne lolly shop a listing for a 10-kilogram carton.
Oh no.
I was not that committed to the silly joke. Anyway, I hope you get a laugh out of this and enjoy the weirdly shaped lollies that, judging from Kathleen's reaction at PAX, are not a thing over there. Yours sincerely, Failhammer, still not Dave.
Teeth.
Teeth.
It just says teeth. Teeth.
Teeth for the teeth eaters.
It's a bag of candy teeth. The Beechworth Sweet Company. Teeth. Uh-oh. Best before February 2019.
Ooh.
Well, we better start putting teeth in ourselves, I guess.
All right. They're still pliable.
Good. Just like teeth ought to be.
Don't know if that means edible.
All right, so what's going on here? Before unboxing, check other box for info.
Yeah.
It looks just like this one.
Yes.
Okay, that's...
I'm gonna say, I have a feeling these are opened in.
Because it just says, look at the other box. So it's this one?
And this one.
Yeah, so these are from Switzerland, or at least they were packaged from the Swiss Post. And the shipping manifest is not English, so I don't know what's in here, but it is from Atlas Crafts, so that could be anything. This says, hello, dear Ben.
They're not labeled for Ben.
If the person reading this isn't Ben, then either this is monthly mail time, in which case, sorry for the public display of contraband, or it's someone else who doesn't know what to expect.
There's no room on here to put the name.
If this is monthly mail time, sorry again about the contraband. Hope Ben won't get too much shit for letting me send you this. Is this all for Ben? Oh my god.
I'm in favor of just randomly opening Ben's mail at this point. If it's not clearly set out to be for Ben. What on earth is this?
This is a Amonkhet. This is an eternal collar made for a Neheb cosplay. This is a piece of magic cosplay with a cartouche on it and everything.
That's super good.
This is amazing. Look at the detail on this cartouche. This is super cool. A bottle of Rotelli, which is a liqueur native to my region.
When you say a bottle, you didn't mean
Holy.
like...
Whoa.
It's like, I was thinking like, oh, it's a liqueur bottle. It's going to be about, you know, that big.
Yeah.
Moving along.
Yes. So, Eternal Caller, bottle of cherry liqueur, a pack of Kirsch chocolate for Cameron due to him being allergic to ragusa. Is that what this is?
No, that's Bundenfleisch.
A chunk of Bunderfleisch, the best meat you can eat. Just cut off a slice and try it. Traditionally from the state of Grisson.
You spell it like prison. That's weird. Anyway, but now we know that
Oh, here we go. Oh, there's no nuts.
something is there for Cameron.
Yes, there's the Kirsch chocolate for Cameron.
So that's okay.
What else you got?
Well, I've got that, which I think literally said this on it.
Not a bribe.
I think.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are you making some sense of this?
Yes, this is Atlas Crafts. This is all from Dom. Dom Atlas from Atlas Crafts, who dresses like Karn at magic events. This is from this Karn. They would have all met at GP Vegas. I had no idea Dom, who I have not personally met, was from Switzerland. One Atlas Crafts business card that coincidentally looks like a certain Magic the Gathering card, totally unofficial, of course. Okay, that explains where the cosplay, and it took me a while to put that together. Oh, and a ton of Karn silver counters, otherwise known as Ragusa, the best damn chocolate in Switzerland. Serge, James, Ben, and Adam know how good these are. Please share. And then that's for Cam, who's allergic to this. I'm having one as well, if this is the best damn chocolate in Switzerland. I've heard Swiss chocolate is excellent, and so if this is the...
Oh, it's got a little...
It's got nuts in it, or nougat or something?
Gold thing you can pull to open it up.
Oh, damn. It's got hazelnuts in it. Oh, man, my dude. That's good stuff.
Wow, yeah, that's gonna take me a minute. I'm interested in trying this meat lump.
Yeah, I'm into the meat lump myself. This says game cards, but it's lies because it's tiny Sharpies. Wait, what? Why is this all tiny bits of foil? What's going on here? Ooh.
That seems card game sized.
It does. Dear Loading Ready Run, I hope this finds you well. You know what, it does. I just realized I haven't actually mentioned that today. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I notice you sometimes don't have the correct tokens on Friday night paper fights. Well, rarely. Beej has worked very hard to organize our tokens box, and I'm very impressed with it.
Thank you very much.
And I decided to fix that problem. I have found these incredibly useful myself, and now you can too, having any word token or emblem on hand. I use these to help newer players understand the stack. Thank you for fostering a community of decent people while also putting in a metric F-ton of work. Yours, Anthony, or Amore Lingue on Twitch.
It's just a bunch of blank cards.
So yes, but specifically these are Infinitokens,
Okay.
dry erase, little token cards.
What a neat idea. Okay.
I don't know how many are in here exactly, but like they're thick.
About 30 or so.
Yeah, this seems like they'd be very useful. Instructions for use. Yeah, they're dry erase. Don't leave them on for 24 hours or it may stain.
Right.
So yeah, they're just cards, but with a nice smooth finish on them, so that you can use.
And they're two-sided, so you have
they're
space
double-sided.
for like the
Oh, I
power and
see.
toughness.
Yeah. You've got one if you just need a card to be a card, and you've got one if you need to put like a creature power and toughness on it. That's great. Try to keep those handy. That may be super useful. And in a lovely tin.
Especially would love to see that come out on like a for like a PPR or something. If we had like an artist around who was like, oh, I'm going to draw my own tokens.
Oh yeah.
With it,
And then we just never erase it.
Yeah. I have a box
Yes. Do you?
that is from our good friend. I don't know if this is true.
You can't speak.
I can't back this up.
Can't speak to the quality of the friendship.
But it came into the mail time PO box, and it's from Kaja Foglio.
Wait, what?
Yep. So I don't know what this is.
Surely somebody ordered us something from her storefront then.
Probably. But I like to believe also that maybe she just likes us.
That would be great.
Yeah. What's up, Graham Beej, or possibly Ben, if this package has arrived in some terrifying alternate universe? That's nice to see that. I meant to send you these cards for absolute ages, but getting things is done for losers. But getting things done is for losers with their life together.
Yeah. Screw those people.
These 4 pre-built decks aren't that great.
Holy what? Wait, hold up. These are Cold Snap theme decks.
But I thought you guys might be able to do something cool with them, or maybe just get a kick out of the cow deck. I'd like to thank the whole of Loading Ready Run for consistently providing high-quality internet content and making my every 4th nightly Saturday a joy. Keep on slaying it, my dudes. Victor Foglio, or Dr. Zootsuit in the chat.
Wait, really?
I guess? Because, dude, Phil and Kaja. Phil has done some amazing stuff that I've really enjoyed.
And they've both illustrated a bunch of early Magic cards.
Yes.
These people who I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume are your parents? Is that what we're dealing with here?
Aunt and uncle, or cousins, or I don't know what is going on here.
It's
But
not that common of a name, surely.
no, true. But it's like that's pretty wild. Cool. I'm glad you enjoy our work. I'd like to let you know that we enjoy your family's work. This is super neat of you to send us this really weird thing.
Yeah.
Like Cold Snap's like over a decade old.
Yeah. Let me see. Copyright 2006.
Oh, it was close.
So 13 years for these ones.
Tweet chest everyone. Friday Night Paper Fight gets Cold Snap deck.
We've got all four. We've got Beyond the Grave, Snowscape, Keldoran Cunning, and Auroch Stampede. Dibs, by the way. Dibs Auroch Stampede. That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Wow. Well, hi. Okay, thank you, Victor. Honestly, I thought that this was going to be just something that,
Something you got off a store.
I assume that like the Folios have a storefront.
Foglio? Folio?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's a silent G.
Victor, tell us how to say your name. I assume that there was just like a storefront and someone ordered us something and so it comes shipped directly from them. But I was not expecting to see that last name appear also on the note.
Yeah, that's a little
from a viewer.
Little weird.
That's really cool.
This would have been a great mystery if he just signed it Dr. Zoot Suit, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Why does Kaja have these in the store? Did they illustrate some cards? Like, what happened? You know, like,
they would have, yeah,
I guess it's fair.
in this era.
And we would have never known.
Yeah, I like this. All these decks, obviously, because Cold Snap was, let's be honest, not an amazing set. Each of these decks includes cards from Ice Age and Alliances. So Ice Age and Alliances came out, and then years and other things passed, and then they came out with Cold Snap, which is the third set of the Ice Age block.
They kind of like, we could do an expansion to this.
Even though Cold Snap came out years later.
Right.
So having Ice Age and Alliances cards in here is kind of interesting.
I'm keen to see what happens with these, yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll put that on the shelf for now. Wow, thank you. This is a box from Prague,
Oh, nice.
which I only know because of Deus Ex, because it's from Praha in Česká republika. There's a bunch of stuff in here, and I assume that this is a note, and you should always read the note first. Ahoy there! The traditional greeting of the Czech Republic.
Landlocked state.
That was me editorializing, yes. I'm a longtime viewer, but this is my first time sending anything. I want to thank you for all the great shows and streams. Since moving to Prague, LRR has become a great source of English entertainment while I get my grips with Czech. Well, there we are. I have included a bag of large candies, a recipe book because local food doesn't ship well, a word that I cannot say, which is a communist cartoon. What? A communist cartoon mole? Oh, that must be this guy.
Okay. I've seen him before.
He doesn't look communist.
No.
What are your beliefs? CRTEC with the upside down caret EK. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Czech. Kurteshek.
Kurtechek.
Maybe one of them silent?
Maybe. A pin from Marginalia, paraphernalia featuring a nun picking penises. I'm sorry. I'm gonna...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's from an illustrated book.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, it sure is.
We've seen this online.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
It is, that's exactly as described.
Yeah.
It's a bush of, look, penises don't grow on trees. They grow on, apparently, shoulder-high shrubberies. Take your pick.
It's very Terry Jones, isn't it?
Gilliam.
No, Jones is the one who did the illustrations, though, wasn't he? That's how I'm considering it. I know
Okay.
Gilliam does the weird stuff,
Well,
but I thought Jones is the one who did the... No, wait, is Gilliam the animator?
yes.
Oh, well, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to say that.
thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And a special something for Alex in bubble wrap. I mean, if you think I'm not going to open it just because it's for Alex.
It's a 27 bullet magazine. Supply your own firearm.
Well, the only ones Alex has are made out of chocolate. That might not even be true. I'm just talking about stuff I'm talking about the Mail Time Extended Universe canon here.
Which now is, of course, integrated with the Commodore Hustle Extended Universe.
I guess it is now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh wow. It's a glass
Sounding rod. I was trying to get that out that whole time. It's a glass. What is it exactly?
It's a glass fountain pen.
Oh, okay.
It's a glass dip pen.
That's really cool.
Cool. I'm gonna put this back away, and we'll pop that into his cubby. And also, then what was this? Whoa, that's heavy. City of Candy. Look at this branding, by the way.
Bag of large candies.
Yar, City of Candy. It's so heavy, though. Holy. Yep.
Holy shit.
It's just giant gummies.
I mean, you can't keep me away from giant cola bottles.
They're so cold.
I just want to be clear, you know, mole for scale.
They're so cold and tough. Because they weren't in plastic.
Oh my god.
Oh, people are going to eat it, don't you worry.
Yeah.
And a Czech cookbook. Is it in English?
Well, it's his cookbook, and it's all written in English on the back.
Oh, good. Czechs have always liked to eat. Really? What a strange and unique culture. Is there a culture in the world that's like food? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we eat it because otherwise we'd die, but
We start or stop. We start and stop with leaves. Really. I mean, that's kind of how it.
bring me a nutrient paste. Okay. This is an Amazon package advertising the Chevy Silverado.
Chevy Silverado.
The strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. What the shit is this?
Get your truck from Amazon. I've never seen this kind of cross-promotion thing. It's kind of goofy.
Late stage capitalism's a hell of a fucking thing.
You know what's funny is I know we make that joke, but I also feel like every time we see stuff like this, it's happening so much that we're just constantly saying it. It's like, wow, late stage capitalism is constantly happening. It's
Yes.
not like, oh, this is funny because we're not actually this. Like, no, we're totally in it.
Oh, yeah.
We've been in it for years.
Yeah. It's inescapable.
Yeah. So what's in the box?
Let's find out what someone bought from Amazon and sent us in the Chevy Silverado box.
Cut this little guy out here on the flap that you can see, and we can put him on the shelf with our Tesla.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
that one? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good positioning on that.
Very good rendering. Wait. This is not how Amazon normally wraps stuff. I will take it at their word that that is exactly what that is. This will be perfect for our next game of Judge's Tower. I guess when you get down to it, a card shoe is just a big piece of plastic and another big piece of plastic, isn't it? And then what is that? Some sort of roller?
It's really heavy.
It's like it popped out of alignment. Mm-hmm. Professional.
Oh, that really hurt.
Yeah. Thank you for your generous gift.
What happened was, I was putting this very heavy roller, snapping it back into place so it could roll, and wedged my finger between the roller and the very sharp plastic corner there.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Once I regain feeling in my index finger, it might hurt a lot.
Okay.
In the meantime, how does this sit in, which way, like this?
I think the wedge goes towards the...
Like this?
Yeah. I just kind of... You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Is when the cops came around to your school when you were in elementary school, and they'd put you in a car with a seatbelt on, and they'd let it go down a ramp and run into something, and then you would get to feel what it feels like at 10 kilometers an hour to like hit something.
They never did that for us.
Really?
No.
They had a simulator that was essentially 2 seats with there's the world's most boring roller coaster.
Yeah.
Until you got to the end, and you just go like that, and you realize that you've only been going at 10 kilometers an hour because that's how much they say you've been moving, but you feel like you're about to fly out of your seat.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
I really like this.
Now we have one of these. And it's already drawn blood. Hey, thank you. Cool. Let's finish these.
Yeah. How?
I'm glad I was eating it. Or I'm glad I had it wedged in my teeth when I did that.
Yeah.
Or I may have said a very loud thing.
Just making it longer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set it down. I'll come back to it in a minute. I too will open an Amazon box.
All right. What vehicle is your Amazon box advertising?
Well, it's little, right? So I have to assume it's maybe like a compact car. Maybe it's the new Chevy Cruze. Oh, hey. Keep your gift a surprise. Unwrap your present before opening this envelope.
Ah, Amazon gift wrap.
With a little care, the wrapping can be preserved for future use. But Data, that's not the point. Deep cut, eh?
Yeah, wow. Oh!
What a great idea.
That is, I know what that is and who this is from. That is a Nintendo 64 memory pack. And that will be from Taste the Beams, because the memory packs in the Nintendo 64 they sent us did not work, and Alex and I were not able to save our progress in the awful, awful Castlevania game.
What a goddamn shame. Hello, Lure, presumably Graham. Merry, probably late Christmas. Taste the Beams here, your non-binary pal from Kentucky with a penchant for trash. Included, I hope, it's a replacement N64 memory pack. You should expect 2 other surprise gifts.
Well, I've already got Batman Beyond for N64, so I can't wait to find out what part 3 is. Here we have, oh my good gosh. This is action base for some kind of Yanham. And this is another action base for the same kind. It's the same thing. It's 2 different Gundam action bases. And a hat.
Oh no, wait.
A very cool Gundam hat. Oh, and here is...
Let's leave that there for a second.
Here is the note. Dear Doctors Lure, Probably Grayman, or Beach, I've been consuming your content for some time now. This is my first time writing in. I first heard about you from the guest appearance on Limited Resources for an anniversary episode, which led to listening to the Lurecast and eventually watching your content on YouTube and Twitch. I love Watch and Play. The panelists in Desert Bus is an annual tradition, even though my wife might think I'm crazy for wanting to watch the most boring game in the world for a week straight. Hopefully she's seen what we're about. It's not just the game. I've also met a few of the Lure folks at PAX East, and even though I get extremely nervous in social situations, everyone at the booth made me feel very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
We try to. And depending on when this episode goes up, which I assume will be before PAX East, you'll see us again this year at PAX East, hopefully. Well, if not you, then other people will. Thank you for everything you've done to create the best online community that I have ever seen. As for the contents of the box, there was an episode of Tinker Tailor Solder Fry where Ian and Cam built some Gunpla that reminded me of when I had built, poorly, some of my own years ago. I recently went to Japan, and seeing the amazing Gundam displays in so many stores in Tokyo finally got me fully back into this amazing hobby. Thank you for sparking that interest again. Thanks for all that you do and all that you create. From Jameson920 in chat, and they have sent us
Freedom Gundam.
The ZGMF X110A Freedom Gundam
From Gundam Seed.
and the ZGMF X20A Strike Freedom Gundam.
From Gundam Seed Destiny.
I'm glad that you knew that, because I sure didn't. Oh, there's other words on the box.
I cheated.
Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny.
Reading the
HG Cosmic Era.
Yeah, reading the box explains the box.
I see. I know some Gundam fans that will be excited to...
We will have... these are very angular and complicated.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to see
Like,
how
I
this
don't
all
want
plays
to...
out.
We never want to make promises.
Yes.
But
If Ian needs a thing to do...
twist his rubber effing arm, right?
Yeah, he might...
Hey, Ian, you want to build Gundam on Tinker Tailor? Why,
Yeah.
yes I do, Graham. And the hat is for whoever on the crew is the biggest Gundam fan that would also like a baseball cap. Which I think might just be you, actually.
I don't wear hats, though.
Well, neither does Ian.
But Ian is the biggest Gundam fan.
The biggest Gundam fan that would also like a baseball cap.
Yes, and so we might just try this on him now. They are on stream.
Oh, they are too, you're right.
Just sneak up on him and put this on his head.
I hadn't thought of that.
Oh, I've finally done it! I've become what I always...
Have you ascended?
I finally have. I believe I am now a Gundam. Check out my Gundanium body. And check out all this Minovsky particles I'm putting off.
I'm married. Could you not?
Fine, we'll go back to laser-based communication.
Well, thank you, Jamie, for that. And oh! There was also a spider in the box.
Oh yeah? Is it dead?
No,
Oh.
it was a 1-2 with reach.
Ah.
Okay.
I have something from a numbered company in Quebec. I think it's pornography.
Ooh.
I mean, that's what I
What?
assume. That's, you know that Montreal is the Canadian capital of pornography, apparently?
I think, despite my love of video production, I may be uninformed on the ins and outs of the Canadian pornography industry.
Most hub sites are owned by a single company, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that is MindGeek. And I think MindGeek is from Quebec.
Really?
I think.
Huh. Fun fact.
Fun fact. Anyway.
Is that what this is?
No.
Oh, what is it? The hell?
Oh, well.
Oh, it's another set of buzz controllers.
Yeah.
No note. No idea who sent it. Well, thank you.
Well, maybe I'll just leave those in this box.
Yeah, we do have one, but have they been exhibiting
You know, I don't know where they are.
peculiarities?
So maybe these are those. And somebody just put them in a box and then shipped them back. I don't know.
Huh.
I
Alright.
heard that apparently the other ones are having trouble, so
Okay.
thank you for those. There was no note in the box, it looked like.
What in the... Dear Dr. Zlur, I'll keep this short and sweet. My wife, Mackenzie, and I, Tyler, met Graham at PAX West after the Loading Ready Run panel, and I mentioned I worked in an optical company that could provide some prop glasses. I do remember that. So I went through our inventory looking for various kinds of frames that are a bit different, like old people glasses, that might work for skits you wouldn't normally have glasses for. I grabbed a few more normal styles as well, put in optical grade lenses with anti-reflective coating so they'll look great on film. Thank you
Holy
for thinking
crap.
of that.
Yeah.
I then got busy and let them sit in my car for a few months before sending them. Whoops. Keep up the great content from Tyler. P.S. This was our first PAX. We had a great time in the line for the LRR and late night dub fight panels. Everyone was so friendly. We had fun playing games and chatting with others. Shout out to Andrew, a friend we made while in line. So here we have, look at this. Wow. There's just,
I was like, oh my god, no, they're ruined. They're covered in some sort of weird sugar. But that's like,
there's so many. These are terrific character glasses.
I love that these all have like,
It's amazing
lot
when you're
numbers.
doing a character just how much glasses can really change things up. These are so clean. I've never looked through lenses so clean before.
yeah, this is so weird, actually.
I
Holy crap.
barely believed there was glass in these for a moment because there's no oils, there's no mung of humankind.
What are the chances that we can actually keep them this clean if we keep them in the bags and stuff?
Somehow zero probably,
Yeah.
but yeah, look at this. These are so nice.
These are very akin to what I wore in
Those are so
university.
anti-reflective. Okay, my glasses. See how bright the studio lights are reflected in my glasses? And then compared to these, there's so much less flare. These are terrific. All right, I'm gonna try and maintain the appearance that we are not exuding oils all the time. Well, not all of us, I'm sorry. That was thoughtless of me.
That's all right. I mean, yeah, I wish I had that problem. It's funny how you don't know what you've got till it's gone or never had in the first place.
These are blue ones. These are great. Wow. All right, well, thank you, Andrew. No,
yeah.
not Andrew. Wow. Thank you, Tyler. These are gonna go into the bin. We have
No, into the glasses bin, not into the bin.
I guess if I was from England, I'd put these in the bin. No, we have a bin of glasses. We'll put them in the bin marked glasses.
So this
The
is
glasses bin.
this is labeled that not only does it go to BTM, but it
Okay.
also has your name specifically on it. And then there's a README on it. So
On the outside.
So on the outside.
Sometimes things are addressed to me because they're addressed to me, and sometimes things are addressed to me because just people need to put a name on it. So who knows? Dear Graham and/or Beach and/or potentially unexpected mailtime assistant, skip to page 2 for a shopping list if you would like. Well, I'll read your letter. Loading Ready Run has been a bright spot for me several years now. I originally found you through some of your work on The Escapist and was deeply impressed. As I graduated high school, unfortunately, I drifted away and didn't find you all again until a chance encounter with Desert Bus 8, I think. Can you imagine running into Desert Bus 8?
You're like, hey, what's this?
In a dark alley, late at night,
30 people just like, ah!
caramel dancing towards you menacingly. My memory is spotty at this point, but somehow I found your content on YouTubes and began to chew my way through slowly but steadily to the backlog. You've reignited the spark of interest in Magic the Gathering. The ha was in the letter. And before that I had in high school, and I most thoroughly blame you for the Dominaria draft I hosted recently. Of note regarding non-Magic items, I particularly enjoy the VODs of 9 o'clock and watch them play. I work nights, so regrettably I can rarely catch live streams, but they're always a blast when I do. I'm writing this immediately after Desert Bus 2018, a resounding success by every metric. No kidding.
Yeah.
The tradition you've created of busking for donations is spectacular, and Desert Bus never fails to make me feel more human and more connected. I frequently find my sense of empathy corroded by my retail job. They do that. And having a relatively small community like yours raise nearly $750,000, even helping in some small way to raise that money over the course of a mere week, does more to restore my faith in humanity than anything else can. I don't think it would be controversial to say these are to some degree dark, volatile times. There's a lot of bad feeling in the world currently, and I don't know I don't know that it's going to be made better anytime soon. You all represent a very positive force in the world, and I want you to know that you are appreciated deeply, at least in this home.
Hey.
Thank you. I don't know the course forward in the grand scheme of the world.
Yeah.
It's not really my area of expertise. All I can sort of do is keep trying to be positive and make people happy, or at least provide a place where people can not think about the bad things for a little period of time.
Yeah.
That's how I'm helping.
Laughing's a good release.
Yeah, it is. Humor is a coping mechanism. Now for the shopping list. Enclosed in the box, you will find 8 different varieties. 8 different varieties of unground coffee in 1-pound portions. Whoa, what the? It doesn't even smell like coffee. Oh, it's Snickerdoodle. No wonder it smells sweet. Smell this.
Mm-hmm. I've been smelling it the whole time.
Okay. Here in my hometown, we have a local roastery, coffee shop, bookstore, excuse me, that I greatly appreciate called Grounds for Thought. Good. Good job. These 8 varieties of coffee represent a nice wide selection of their offerings upon the bitter black altar of the caffeine god. I consulted with my barista friend for recommendations based upon what I know of your tastes. Regrettably, there is no blonde roast on offer. However, I highly recommend Fireside Nights as a personal favorite medium roast, as well as Snickerdoodle, which yes, tastes like a cookie. Highlander Grog as well is fantastically flavored, featuring butterscotch, vanilla, and maple. I can't describe exactly how the Black Swamp blend tastes, but it's highly local. My city is literally built on a rise of what used to be called the Black Swamp. That's not an endorsement. Being like, I can't describe this flavor. It's very local. It's like, oh, so it's terrible.
Local coffee for local people.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing for you here. For ye of a darker disposition, fear not. The house blend French roast makes for delicious espresso, though I've never tried making a cup of it. The Tanzania Peaberry Vienna roast has a wonderful complexity I think might benefit from cold brewing.
That's a bit of work, but yeah, okay, it's coming home with you.
I have a cold brew rig.
You do, yeah.
I cold brew all the
You
time.
should totally do that.
Likewise, the organic Guatemala San Marcos, and finally, the Zimbabwe Salimba AA Italian roast is what I consider their blackest, most wonderful magic. And if it's on offer in the shop, I always get a cup. This is one of my favorite local businesses, can you tell? I send this with goodwill, love, and hope that you will enjoy it even a fraction as much as I've enjoyed your content over the years. Go well and safely, from Ryan, or Ragnarok Trez, in the chat.
That's very generous of you to have. We'll have to find room on the shelf.
In about a week's time from recording, a bunch of us at the Moonbase are going away for just a weekend to not be working.
True.
Which we haven't done in some years. And there is no coffee provided by the place we are staying. And so our intent, that smells phenomenal. Our intent was to take a couple bags of Moonbase coffee with us.
We should do that.
And now we definitely should do that, because
Yeah.
I think there's going to be something for everybody here. So that's wonderful, Ragnarok. Thank you so much. What is this? It's a box.
It's not advertising any sort of automobile.
No, nor is it. I don't know that this was not. Despite this tape, this is not from Amazon.
Ah, it's a private shipment.
I mean, the box was at one time from Amazon, but this has been sent from Herndonva.
I'm gonna try to make sense of this. I might need a minute.
I read the shipping manifest on that, and it only made me more confused.
Yeah.
The letter.
I love it when. Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! I know what this is.
How? How do you know what this is?
Because I've been watching a lot of YouTube.
Okay, dear Dr. Zlur. First, the traditional apology for handwriting, : I'm sorry. It's
quite nice.
Yeah. I've been watching your content since the Escapist days, but really became a fan when I saw Desert Bus 4.
Wow.
The view into who you all were as people was really cool to see, and I came to like the crew as more than just internet comedians. Since then, I've become an avid watcher of your content, especially your unscripted content like Loading Ready Live. I guess that is technically unscripted, isn't it?
It's planned, just unscripted.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I like us. I think
Yeah.
we can be funny people when we need to be. It has become tradition for me to take a few hours off work every year to make sure I see the beginning of Desert Bus, and this year I'm extremely glad I did. The explanation of the pronoun pins you had this year literally had me in tears. I'm a transgender woman very early in my transition, living in the southeastern United States. That sounds like a tall order.
It's a very long road to hoe.
Yeah. Thankfully, I live in a liberal area and my friends and family are supportive, but I still live with a persistent dread of how I will be treated by the general public when I start living openly. Oof. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being such welcoming people and fostering the same within your wonderful community. The most appropriate way I could think to share my gratitude was through the medium of ice cream, but unfortunately it's not really practical to mail ice cream internationally. Or is it? Enclosed, you will find a box of, I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
Freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches that are generally intended for hiking. When I was younger, we always used to call it Astronaut ice cream because we got it from the Air and Space Museum in Washington. It's a little weird at first, but I've always enjoyed it and I hope you will too. Also enclosed is a silly hat I've been meaning to send you for a while. It fits my massive noggin, so hopefully it will fit Graham's as well. Thank you again for all the wonderful things that you do, from Genevieve, aka Tooples, in the chat. What on earth? Oh, I see.
Yeah, okay.
There's instructions for how to open the box. You go
Pop in or pop out?
and you pull like that
pull
to break
out.
the perforation.
Pull
and then
out.
that one and then up. Ta-da!
Nice. I love presentation boxes. So
Ready to eat, no drip, no mess, freeze-dried ice cream sandwich.
Mountain House is essentially, Mountain House are civilian MRE manufacturers.
Really?
Yeah, and I knew that because I'm watching Steve 1989.
Of course.
And so this...
You knew we were going to open one of these, obviously.
We'd have to. I want to have one too. In fact, there's 12. Just about everybody in the moon base can get one.
All right, well,
So
I'm having mine right now.
I'm having mine right now too.
They're a little flaky.
And when I saw the freeze-dried ice cream on the box when we received this, I got all excited because I'm like, oh, I think I know what this is going to be. Yeah, because as it hydrates, it starts to feel a little bit more familiar.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it is like eating a crunchy bar.
My only wish is that it was cold. If it was cold, then the as it hydrates in your mouth, it would taste like you've just had an ice cream sandwich.
It does not say that you should try serving them cold, but that's okay.
It says no mess right here. that is a lie.
I think maybe if you eat it in the
Space?
in the box, because yeah, mine kind of sheared. We're going to be covered in dry ice cream. How's the hat?
It's a good hat. It's a good hat.
Agreed.
I don't have to finish this right now
What? Well, that's true.
because it's freeze-dried.
It keeps.
Yeah, it's not gonna melt. I was like, crap, I gotta eat this right now. But no, we can move on. Careful. Okay, home stretch.
This was labeled as board game component.
Yeah, exactly. It's the size of it. It's like a rapier. Board game component. Should I just reach in and pull it out?
Well, once we get... Oh, it's quite down there. Yeah, go nuts.
Why is that so heavy? Oh. Oh. That makes sense. It's a tabletop-sized playmat for Keyforge.
Yep, and guess who bought it for us?
PM Abrams.
Absolutely.
Contains one natural rubber playmat. This will fit wonderfully on this table, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, smell that. Size of this lad.
Ooh, damn.
This will work really well on stream.
We could also store it on the on our handy dandy playmat.
Oh yeah, we have a playmat dowel. You want to see our playmat dowel? Here.
This is a unique custom design that James and I came up with. 2 L brackets and a dowel with some screws in it. It actually works really well because you can just put any number of playmats up here. The only trouble is when you need to get other playmats out, they do catch on each other. But that's not my problem. That's whoever is playing Magic's problem. I think that's
Is it just this?
Yeah.
All right.
The ultimate box.
It's not light. This is from New Zealand. Ah. Wait. Oh no.
Letter A.
Okay. Do we start with letter 1 or letter A?
I feel like you learn your numbers before you learn your letters.
Sure. Letter 1. Dear Dr. Zler, long-time watcher, first-time writing. I started watching when you guys were on The Escapist when you started the Friday Night series. I'm a massive fan and I found out Kathleen was from New Zealand. I was excited and I knew exactly what to send if I ever got around to it. Included is a bottle of L&P.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
We were talking about
Yeah,
this.
we were,
Was
yeah.
this on Mail Time?
No, we were talking about it in Australia, I thought.
No. It was New Zealand. They have a flavor of something. They have L&P flavored
Yeah.
something, but
Pringles or
something like that. But
yeah.
it's only L&P flavored in New Zealand.
Right.
Ooh, and a bottle of its current new limited edition flavor. 2 bags of Pascal pineapple lumps and a few blocks of Whittaker's chocolate for the snacks and some boosters, one of which is the New Zealand Dominaria booster containing a code for Arena. Some horribly sad news about the Pascal pineapple lumps. This was the last batch to be made in New Zealand since Cadbury's closed the factory in Dunedin.
More pineapple lumps.
Not just more pineapple lumps. According to the letter, this is from the last batch of pineapple lumps before Cadbury closed the plant in Dunedin.
What?
So these are the last made in New Zealand?
They might be the last ones that exist on the planet at this point.
You can't buy pineapple lumps anymore?
Well, if you can, they won't be made in New Zealand.
Well, fuck off, Cadbury.
There was, according to the letter...
We're the only people who like these! Everybody who's not from New Zealand who tries a pineapple lump is like, why? There's only like 5 million of us, but we hold grudges. We'll remember, Cadbury.
A decision which caused a nationwide boycott of Cadbury chocolate.
Holy shit.
No kidding. Which has mostly died down outside of Dunedin,
Yeah.
except there, stores are egged if they stock it.
Holy shit. Wow. Wow.
New Zealand is not small. It doesn't have a minuscule population.
Yeah.
But it is tightly knit. And I can't imagine why they thought that decision would go over well.
Well, fierce pride in what you make. Like we
Yeah.
didn't, when they shut down the company that made the really good chocolate covered cherries, we didn't all go to Halifax and start like
No.
egging businesses because they were carrying something else. Like we just kind of were like, well, I guess that's what happens because Halifax is a long way away.
This is interesting because you can get Cadbury's in the UK and you can get Cadbury's in North America.
Yeah.
Cadbury's in North America is made in the States and is trash. Cadbury's in the UK is much better.
Yeah.
So I have to assume that further pineapple lumps will not be as good.
That might be fair, yeah.
We mostly now eat Whittakers due to them being a New Zealand company and coming out with amazing new flavors every few months in their Destinations and Artisans range.
Neat.
Thanks for making all your amazing content and making my YouTube feed full. Keep doing what you're doing, and I hope you enjoy the snacks. Good wishes from New Zealand from Fuzzy.
Letter A. Dear Doctors Lur, probably Graham, but maybe Beach, greetings from New Zealand. This box of goodies has been in planning for a while, parentheses, I actually meant to send it this last month, but things requiring money happened, in parentheses. But I'm sending it now, in December, 2 days before Christmas. I know my planning is not very good, but such is life. The other letter in this box contains a list of items and a note from a friend of mine, Fuzzy, who also watches your stuff, so I'm not going to repeat the list here, I just hope you enjoy. Something he may not have mentioned is what the code does in the Dominaria pack. It's a code for MTG Arena. It gives you 1 card from a list of cards. Unfortunately, I was unable to find that list on the day of writing this letter. I've been watching your content for a number of years now, though I first came across your content through the Future of Halo video.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the Future of Halo video.
Yeah.
Still a great video to this day.
Thank you.
My favorite content of yours these days is Quirpline, which I look forward to the future episodes, The Panelists, which I often watch with a good friend of mine once every few weeks. I also love Commodore Hustle, Friday nights, and Watch and Play when I get time to watch that show. I watched through a lot of Desert Bus this year and even bought the poster, which I hope arrives soon.
They should.
Yeah. Keep doing what you do. I hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. Also give thanks to Alex for me. His post about moving forward and continue without inspiration is one that I often reference and reread. Regards, Alan, aka Voiced Otter in chat and on the Destiny Clan Slack.
Yeah. This looks well wrapped, which is good. There we go.
Yeah, this is how you do it.
Yep.
Like, it's probably a plastic bottle anyway, it seems like, but
Looks that way.
yeah. So when you say L&P, though, the first time I heard this was Lee and Perrins is, of course, what I was thinking.
No, it's
but it's not.
L&P, lemon and Peroa. Oh. Wait, no, this came up when we were opening, wasn't this when we were opening the thing from Punk Rock Zoologist?
Yeah, I think so, because he said they came, you can get them in L&P flavor, and we were like, oh, yeah,
We're like,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
hell's L&P?
Yeah.
So yeah, L&P, lemon and Peroa, which is like apparently a regional New Zealand flavor. I have no idea what it tastes like, but I'm really excited.
Me too.
And so this drink is so popular and so regional to New Zealand that they flavor other things with, it's like, this one is L&P flavored.
Yeah.
Oh, beach.
Oh,
Beach.
shit.
L&P dry ginger beer.
Oh, I'm so excited. So now I have to try a bit of this, and then I have to try this. So I get it. I love how cloudy this is. Look at this. Neat. It's got a bear on it. Ginger bear.
Here, of course, are
Them lumps.
the lumps.
Last ones Cadbury offered. We've got them. So I guess if you want some, get your ass to the moon base in 5 minutes for lump kicking.
Ooh. And Whitaker's dark block. Only 50%? Hardly dark. And creamy milk. Nice.
33%.
And there's a pack of Dominaria with the arena code, and a pack of Guilds of Ravnica.
Nice.
I really want to.
Yes.
I really, really want to try this. I love lemon things, so I'm really excited to try LMP. I've never tried it.
I am waiting to get into this ginger beer.
Yeah, I bet.
This has been very generous. Yet
This
again.
is so cool. No,
Yeah.
there's been some really, really interesting stuff this time. This is wonderful. As always, the best thing is the kind words, which are wonderful and great. And thank you for sending all this cool stuff. That coffee though.
Yeah. If you're interested in sending stuff to Mailtime, as a tip, try sending it to Mailtime care of this address instead of just this address, because maybe we'll actually know when stuff goes on Mailtime and when it doesn't, if that's a possibility.
Yeah, we only had one.
Yeah,
we only
one
opened,
misfire.
We only opened one thing that you wouldn't have even seen. Anyway, thank you all so much, and I'm gonna go show Kathleen that we got pineapple lumps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.